Matthew McConaughey, a Hollywood actor known for his charisma, unfiltered opinions, and quick wit, has long been celebrated for his ability to charm audiences both on and off the screen. However, his presence on talk shows often becomes just as compelling as his movies, not only because of his eloquence, but because he's unafraid to speak his mind. One particular incident that grabbed headlines and sparked widespread discussion was his memorable appearance on The View, where he found himself at odds with co-host Joy Behar. Known for her sharp commentary and no-nonsense attitude, Behar is rarely outmatched in verbal sparring. But McConaughey's unexpected approach, both measured and powerful, turned the tables in a way few could have predicted. The encounter left viewers stunned, as McConaughey seemed to destroy Joy Behar, not through aggression, but through the sheer force of his personality, confidence, and logic. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. The stage for the interaction was set perfectly. The View, notorious for its lively and often heated debates, thrives on clashes of perspectives among its hosts and guests. Joy Behar, in particular, has a reputation for pushing boundaries, challenging opinions, and holding guests accountable, whether they're entertainers, politicians, or cultural commentators. This dynamic, combined with McConaughey's unapologetic straightforwardness, created an electric environment. From the moment McConaughey entered the studio, his usual charm was evident. He strode onto the set with his signature confidence, flashing his familiar grin and drawing cheers from the live audience. While the atmosphere initially felt lighthearted and engaging, it wasn't long before tensions began to rise, and the conversation took a sharp turn as the hosts began discussing a particular topic, one that touched on social issues and cultural commentary. Joy Behar, in typical fashion, pushed for a definitive stance from McConaughey. She wanted to pin him down, perhaps expecting him to falter or provide an overly diplomatic answer. McConaughey, however, was ready. The actor, known for his thoughtful takes and measured way of speaking, didn't give an inch. Rather than shrinking from the challenge, he leaned into the conversation with a calm authority that immediately shifted the balance of power on the set. It was clear that he had come prepared to engage, not merely entertain. Behar, perhaps sensing his unshakable confidence, took a more pointed approach. She challenged McConaughey's opinions, attempting to corner him with a line of questioning designed to throw him off balance. The strategy was familiar to regular viewers of The View, as Behar often employs her quick wit and persistence to outmaneuver guests. However, McConaughey's response was unexpected. Instead of becoming defensive, dismissive, or rattled, he maintained his composure. His tone remained measured, his answers precise. Rather than being drawn into an unproductive argument, he steered the conversation back to a place of thoughtful discussion. It was this ability to diffuse tension while still making his point that began to dismantle Behar's usual tactics. What made this exchange particularly striking was McConaughey's ability to blend charisma with intellect. His responses were not only well articulated, but also imbued with a sense of authenticity that is rare in televised debates. He didn't rely on rehearsed soundbites or vague platitudes, but instead spoke directly and meaningfully, which caught both the audience and Behar off guard. His confidence, however, never veered into arrogance. There was no hint of condescension or hostility in his voice, which only made his counterpoints more effective. Rather than escalating the conversation into a shouting match, which can often happen in The View's more contentious segments, McConaughey remained steadfast and calm, allowing the strength of his arguments to shine through. The turning point of the exchange came when Behar, clearly frustrated by McConaughey's unshakable demeanor, attempted to interrupt him mid-sentence. Instead of raising his voice or cutting her off in return, McConaughey paused, gave her a courteous nod, and let her finish. It was a small moment, but it spoke volumes. By refusing to engage in an argumentative back and forth, he shifted the dynamics of the conversation. His willingness to listen, and his ability to maintain control of the conversation, highlighted a kind of emotional intelligence that is often lacking in high-stakes debates. The audience, sensing this shift, began to respond in his favor. There were murmurs of agreement, laughter at his well-placed quips, and spontaneous bursts of applause. It was clear that McConaughey had not only won the debate, but had also won over the room. What made this interaction particularly compelling was the contrast between McConaughey's approach and Behar's usual style. Behar, for all her sharpness and intellect, often relies on a confrontational approach to make her point. It's a strategy that has served her well over the years, particularly in debates where guests become flustered or overwhelmed. However, McConaughey's calm and measured demeanor neutralized this tactic entirely. By refusing to be drawn into an emotional exchange, he effectively disarmed Behar, leaving her with little to push back against. This shift in power dynamics was palpable, and it was this that left such a lasting impression on the audience. The implications of this exchange extended far beyond the immediate conversation. In many ways, it highlighted the importance of tone, approach, and emotional control in debates. While Behar is an expert at dominating conversations through wit and persistence, McConaughey demonstrated an alternative way to win an argument, one that relies not on volume or aggression, but on clarity, composure, and authenticity. This approach not only showcased his intellect, but also his ability to navigate complex discussions with grace. It was a masterclass in how to remain unflappable in the face of challenge, and it resonated deeply with viewers. For many people, this moment served as a refreshing reminder that debates don't always have to devolve into hostility or theatrics. In an era where public discourse is often characterized by division, shouting matches, and talking over one another, McConaughey's approach felt like a breath of fresh air. He proved that it's possible to disagree with someone, even forcefully, without losing respect or civility. By maintaining a calm tone, listening to counter-arguments, and responding thoughtfully, he was able to make his points far more effectively than if he had chosen to escalate the tension. This subtle but powerful dynamic shift left a lasting impression, not just on those in the studio, but on everyone watching from home. The moment also reinforced why McConaughey remains such a beloved figure, both in Hollywood and beyond. He has always been known for his ability to walk the line between entertainer and thinker, a rare combination that allows him to appeal to a wide range of people. His charm and charisma are undeniable, but it is his authenticity that truly sets him apart. Whether on screen, on stage, or in moments like these, he exudes a sense of genuineness that resonates with audiences. This interaction on The View was no different. While Behar came prepared to challenge him, McConaughey's poise and sincerity won the day, leaving little doubt as to why he remains such an influential voice. Beyond the entertainment value of the exchange, there was also a deeper takeaway. The incident highlighted the importance of listening and understanding in debates, a lesson that feels particularly relevant in today's divided world. While Behar's approach reflected the adversarial nature of many modern conversations, McConaughey demonstrated that it's possible to engage in meaningful discourse without losing one's cool. His refusal to match Behar's confrontational energy was not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It showed that sometimes the most powerful way to respond to criticism or challenge is with calm, thoughtful reasoning. The audience's reaction also spoke volumes about the impact of McConaughey's approach. Throughout the exchange, their support became increasingly evident. They laughed at his witty comebacks, applauded his thoughtful answers, and responded with clear admiration for his ability to hold his ground. This reaction wasn't just about entertainment value, it was a reflection of how deeply people appreciate authenticity and grace, especially in the face of confrontation. McConaughey didn't just destroy Behar in the sense of winning an argument. He did so in a way that elevated the conversation and reminded viewers of the power of civility. For Joy Behar, the exchange was undoubtedly a challenging one. As someone who has built her career on sharp wit and a fearless approach to debate, encountering someone like McConaughey, who refused to be rattled, posed a unique challenge. However, it also served as a powerful moment of reflection. It demonstrated that even the most seasoned debaters can be caught off guard when faced with someone who refuses to play by the same rules. McConaughey's ability to remain unflappable and composed forced Behar to recalibrate, creating a dynamic that was both fascinating and instructive to watch. The moment ultimately became more than just a viral clip or headline. It served as a reminder of the importance of poise, authenticity, and emotional control in conversations that matter. McConaughey's ability to navigate the interaction with such confidence and clarity made him stand out, not just as a guest on a talk show, but as someone with a powerful message about how we engage with one another. In a world where arguments are often won through volume rather than substance, his approach felt both refreshing and impactful. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Matthew McConaughey's response to Joy Behar? Fair or harsh? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.